Hello sir, good day. This is Jennifer Escolango, BSE 1.1. For today's videos, I will discuss about universal values. But before I proceed, let me recall you on the previous discussion in which is about Filipino characters.
The Filipino has a number of strengths, his or her strengths when they become extreme, however also become his or her weaknesses. His or her strengths help him her become ethical and moral, but his or her weaknesses obstruct his or her moral and ethical growth. For the Filipino to become the moral and ethical person, he or she should capitalize on his or her strengths and eliminate his or her weaknesses.
Okay, then let's proceed to my chosen topic, which is lesson 9, the universal values. Intended learning outcomes are: number 1, identify universal values. Number 2, explain why universal values are a necessity for human survival. Abstraction. Despite the claims of cultural relativism, the concept on the reality of universal values persists. Are there universal values? The question is, what is the universal values? In philosophy, it is something that has the same word or value. Just like peace, freedom, social progress, equal rights, human dignity, love, truth, right conduct, non-violence, those are the universal values that all deserve as human people in this universe. Plato talked about the values or virtues of temperature, courage, and wisdom. According to Plato, he talked about universal value or virtues, temperance, courage, and wisdom. When we say temperance, define as or showing or preventing, stopping, restraining, and eating or drinking, especially avoiding alcohol. Jesus Christ preached the value of love, from which springs patience, kindness, goodwill, forgiveness, and compassion. Just like what Jesus did to her disciple, to preach the goodness of God. Confucius taught. Confucius taught it is righteousness, human-heartedness, filial piety. What it means, the righteousness? It is a feeling or a way of life that is all about doing the right thing. And the human-heartedness naman is having a special feeling mood, personality traits, or kind of heart. And then the filial piety. Filial, it means related to you. If you are son or daughter, concerning to the family relationship. Then the piety, it means dutiful respect as a child. If you combine this is attitude or respect for parents and ancestor in societies influenced by Confucian thought. Are not these universal values? That is, they remain values at all times and in all places? Plato would say they exist apart from the concrete world. This kind of universal values is there have despite the situation. Even so far the places, according to Plato, would say that exists apart from the concrete world. Meaning to say, kahit nasa bundok ito at hindi madaling ma-access, universal values is always there. Aristotle would say that they exist embodied in the concrete individuals as common or essential characteristics. Sabi niya, ito na yun, embodied, nandito na, individual. The essential character, it's just like love. Kahit anong mangyari, ang pagmamahal natin sa ating pamilya, sarili, o sa ating mga sarili, it is exist embodied to ourself. St. Thomas agreed with them, but the universal do not exist apart from the individual. They exist as universal futures, unindividuated, instantiated, and the individual. Thomas agreed, but he exists about the individual because it is a part of the character, instant, and we feel the universe. We know, ayaw na natin ng magulo, gusto na natin peace of mind, makakain sa 3 beses sa isang araw. It is embodied part of our self, individual or instinct, and we know universal value or freedom.
In other words, the universal are abstracted common futures from individuals. Ibig sabihin, kung makita mo ang itsura ng tao o yung facial expression niya, unang pagkakita mo sa kanya is parang suplado or feeling natin manhid siya, but deep inside, he or she, human, a universal value is nasa kanya na, kahit ano pa ang mag-reflect sa kanya. The appearance, even tingin ng iba is suplada or stricta, but we have a kind of heart to show the love and affection to other person. This universal character of a human person exists in the mind as an idea. For example is love. Usually we have a crush or puppy love. Unintentionally, our purpose is only crush. But time goes by, hindi na natin napansin na ang crush ay nagiging ultimate love na natin. Kasi hindi natin napansin dahil lagi siyang nandyan is na-develop na pala tayo sa kanya. Universal or immaterial and immutable beyond transcendent space and time or spatio-temporal conditions. No matter what the situation or time, the universal value hindi na basta-basta mawala sa atin. It is in our mind, in our heart. In the words of 1%, they are termed as logical structures, underlying the material world and making the world possible. When we say logical structures, it refers to the way the information of documents is organized. The same thing is true with moral standards and values. The values of honesty and respect for human life are characteristic individuated in all people who respect, do not harm, injure, or kill human beings. The standards and values implied in the Ten Commandments can be reduced to the value or role of love.
Dr. Kent MK2003 came up with a list of fundamental or universal moral principles that can be found throughout the world. These are the grouped into negative and positive statements as follows. Do no harm. Do good. Do no harm. Do not do to others what you would not like them to do to you. Ibig sabihin, huwag mong gawin sa iba kung ayaw mong gawin sa iyo. Example, do not lie. Do not steal. Do not cheat. Do not false. Do not accuse others. Do not commit adultery. Do not commit incest. Do not physically or verbally abuse others. Do not murder. Do not destroy the natural environment upon which all life depends. Do good. Do to others what you would like them to do to you. Be honest and fair. Be generous. Be faithful to your family and friends. Take care of your children when they are young. Take care of your parents when they are old. Take care of those who cannot take care of themselves. Be kind to strangers. Respect all life. Protect the natural environment upon which all life depends. And that's all. Have a nice day.